Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with B Glam, and for today's video we are going to be reviewing the new Bhcosmetics Itsmyrayeraye palette. We have that bad boy here, and for those of you who don't know, Ray Ray is a really big YouTuber for makeup. She's had a collaboration with Bhcosmetics before, so this is her second palette that she's come out with. This palette is called the 15 color eyeshadow palette, and it retails at $17.50 at Ulta. I actually ended up having to order it because it is no longer on their shelves because it has been sold out for like the last, I think, not a few weeks, because it just came out 27, so what, like a week and some change. So we're just going to go over those colors, see if everything's all vibrant. I've heard good reviews so far, but of course I want to try the palette out for myself. So it's just, as you can see, just a nice rose gold palette, which I absolutely love. I have no issues with the packaging because rose gold is one of my favorite colors, and the packaging itself is rose gold on the back and the front. So there are some foils and there are some matte colors here. So this is what it's looking like. Of course, those 15 colors. I think the colors are very pretty, very vibrant. So I think they did a good job with that. They do all have their own individual names, which I know you can't see because it really kind of blends in with the palette itself as far as the rose gold, and the names are just like super duper small. If you can see them, like they're like so small and they blend right in. So I will read those off to you as I am swatching them. So let's go ahead and get into the palette, guys. Okay guys, so we are going to go ahead and just swatch our colors here. As I said before, there are 15 colors, and some of them are matte and some of them are shimmer. So I'm just going to read them off, and we are going to swatch them and just see how they show up on our skin, if they're very pigmented. I've heard good things so far, I've seen good things so far, but we're gonna try it ourselves and see what we can get. Okay, so starting from my wrist to my arm, they're shining, top notch, brick, bark, cacao, golden girl, scarlet, charmed, sapphire, showgirl, canary, flare, majesty, cobalt, and ambitious. And as you can see, I am displaying the colors in the sunlight so you guys can get a true look at the colors. Okay, so first things first, we're going to go ahead and put some concealer in our eyelids so maybe those colors can just pop a little bit more against my lid. With me being a dark skin girl, sometimes the colors don't pay off as good as other complexions. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this, and hopefully it'll give me some leverage. It'll give me some hope that the colors will actually be vibrant still against my skin color. So let's go ahead and apply a little bit of that. Okay, so I was looking at the palette and I was trying to figure out, of course, what color I wanted to use. I love all colors. Definitely my purples and my blues, but I was kind of like, what should I use? I think I want to use the brightest color on the palette, since I'm such a color fanatic. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and use the yellow, which is golden girl and canary. So we're going to go ahead and try those out and see what they're looking like. So we're going to start with canary first. It's like a nice little matte color, and then of course golden girl is the shimmery color. And so far on the brush, holy cow, it is very pigmented. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. Ooh. Oh. Okay guys, so as you can see, I'm still applying the canary color. It's not really super vibrant on my skin, as you can see, as it was on the brush. So I've probably put quite a bit of layers on. It's probably been like 4 layers, and I can see the yellow. Of course, it's not like super bold or super bright, and I have to put a lot of layers on just to get this outcome. And even with me doing that, it's still not as bright as I would have liked it to be, but that's okay. At least I know that I can build it to where I need it to be. Then to me, it's not really that bad. Now, if I go to put 30 layers on and I'm still not getting no color payoff, then that's when we have a little bit of a problem. I have other yellows, and sometimes I do have to build them, but in all honesty, I usually don't have to put this many layers on. I can usually put like 3 layers on and I can get a pretty statement yellow. But in this particular case, I'm not really getting that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a couple more layers. We're just gonna go ahead and go with it and continue to do the yellow. And I'm just gonna add a couple more layers and see if we can get just a little bit more from the color. Okay, so let's go ahead and add a couple more layers and see if it's going to make a difference. Okay guys, so I went ahead and added a couple more layers of that canary here, and as you can see, the color looks like it's paying off. Of course, I had to add several layers to it, but it's not a whole lot of payoff. Like, it's not super vibrant. However, you can see it. It looks like it definitely is a nice color, but I did have to add quite a bit of layers for it to show up on my particular skin and complexion. But however, it does look nice and I do like it. And yeah, I think it's nice. I think it's nice. It just requires a lot of work. As of right now, me adding a couple layers on is not really that big of a deal, but it does take some time for it to actually generate some type of color on my skin, because it was very chalky at first. When I put it on, it wasn't really giving me a payoff. It was just kind of spreading around my lids. So the more I just kind of just worked it in, the better it got. So this is what we have so far. I'm gonna go ahead and just add Golden Girl here on top of it, just to give it a little shimmer, because y'all know I like glitter. And of course, I believe that's gonna show up. So we're just gonna try that out here and see what we get. I'm just gonna use my finger for that. Okay guys, so I finally got that Golden Girl here on the top, and I actually must say that it looks really nice. I know you really can't tell the difference on camera because there is a similarity between the colors. One's matte and one's shimmer, of course, but there is a difference, and I can definitely see it when I'm looking here in my mirror. It does just give it a little bit of fun, a little bit of glitter, and a little bit of shine. But other than that, I'm liking it so far. Of course, I had no issue with the shimmer. The shimmer payoff was really great. As you can see on my arm, it actually was a decent color. So with that being on top, it seems to have worked out. So I give both of those colors a thumbs up. And we are going to go ahead and add our lashes, and we are going to see what the final look is. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is our final look. This is what we're looking at with our liner and our lashes and our yellow eyeshadow. And I must say, I think it all put together very well. I think that although it's not as vibrant as it really could be and as pigmented as it could be, I still like it. And it doesn't mean that it's like that for everybody. I'm sure there's a possibility that if you have a different skin complexion from me, as far as it being lighter, that this could pay off really well and look even brighter and even bolder. But for me, this is the payoff I'm getting so far. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. It's still cute. It's still nice. And it's very subtle, but it's very pretty. So guys, thank you so much for joining me and watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about the palette. If the colors work for you, or you can be specific and talk about the yellow, since that's the color that I used tonight in tonight's video. But other than that, we will see you next time. See you later.